What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. My name is Connor. Hope you're all having a good weekend. Coming to an end now. A new week is upon us, full of opportunities. I'm looking forward to this new week. Hope you all enjoyed the John Jones fight last night. And yeah, that boxing on Friday night was a complete joke, but we won't talk about that. We will be sticking to cryptocurrency in this live stream and focus on the week ahead for Bitcoin, altcoins, and meme coins, all of the above. Because this is the bull run. It's here in real time, and we can blink, it's going to be over in a few months, all right? So it's lock-in time 1,000%. Let's get into this live stream. Hope you're all doing great. All right, so I actually didn't mean to have this open, but because it is open, we'll start with this. First of all, Elon Musk, 1 hour ago, posting a meme. Now, do you guys recognize this frog? This isn't Pepe. This is actually Apu. All right, Elon memeing Apu on his timeline, making fun of the libs, basically. So let's take a look at Apu right now, which is actually one of Murad's picks in his meme coin list. Although Murad coins really haven't been performing great recently, Apu is one of the better ones, and it's essentially putting in its breakout into price discovery right now. So Elon Musk is the main guy for this bull run. He is basically not the president. Trump is the president, or will be the president in January, but Elon has a position in the White House. Elon's the main guy. His memes have legs compared to a lot of the other memes out there. And the fact that Elon is now posting Apu is quite bullish for the Apu coin. And if you're looking at this chart, it doesn't get cleaner. You have the all-time high breakout happening right now. We're going to look back at this chart in a few weeks. Maybe it'll be a few months when it's, well over 1 billion market cap, and we're going to remember. You remember when Connor was live and Apu was just breaking its all-time high, like during his stream, and here we are a few weeks later and it's up multiples, and he said it was just going to pump like crazy once it broke this high. Yeah, we're going to look back at that in a little bit of time. Yeah, Apu looks really good right now to break out into price discovery. We'll see how the week opens up. If you do get a dip back down into the 300 million market cap levels, sub all-time high, that's a buy the dip opportunity for Apu. Elon is literally memeing it. Don't try and mid-curve this. Left curving is the way to go right now. 1,000%. Anyways, because this was open on the screen, I started with that. But let's start out how we usually do. Looking at the overall crypto market. Bitcoin right now is just below 90K. Ethereum, 3,000. Pathetic. But again, Ethereum is really the only way it can go is up from here. Solana has broken out, and it is just a stone's throw away from a new all-time high, which is exactly what we have been discussing here at Crypto Empire. XRP over $1, Dogecoin chilling at 36 cents. Cardano up 20% on the week at 70 cents. Tron broken out. So yeah, I mean, this is bull run stuff. A lot of coins still really haven't moved, right? Like AVAX, Toncoin, still at the same price as they were in September, kind of. Sui, one of the biggest gainers, but yeah, I mean, this is all bull market stuff. Even Polkadot's back above $5, guys. Like, we are 1,000% in the bull market. Now, looking at these gainers and losers, so Casper Network up 112% since pivoting to an AI coin after being a useless layer 1. They pivoted to AI. Monkeypox, which is pretty funny. By the way, we got a super chat. My man J-Man. Thank you for that super chat. Oh, he actually gave 2 super chats. My bad, J-Man. I didn't see these, but we'll get to them right now. He says, "The mighty Connor, dude, since I joined your mastermind, I've almost made the 2K back. Caspa is going to be listed on Kraken tomorrow. I see a falling wedge on the 15-minute time frame. I would love your thoughts." Well, J-Man, thank you for that super chat. He also said, "Smash the like if you don't have a special kind of lech. Let's get Connor's name out there. Let's show respect." J-Man, I really appreciate your support, dude. Thank you very much. Anyways, guys, all you have to know right now is that we're in a meme coin super cycle, and we're in the bull market that we've waited a long time for. If you've just joined crypto now, you joined at the perfect time. All right. one last time for anybody who didn't understand me clearly. We're in the bull market. That's all you kind of have to know right now. Let's continue on with the live stream, and let's look at Kaspa for J-Man. Thank you for that super chat. So Kaz, let me see what you said, J-Man. You said that I see a falling wedge on the 15-minute time frame. I would love your thoughts. All right, so we'll look at the 15-minute time frame, and we'll also bump it out. So I wouldn't really call this a falling wedge. I would personally put a channel. I put a parallel channel like so here. As you can see, it does match up quite well with your anchor points on the bottom. 2 perfect touches. And I mean, we're on the 15-minute chart, so we're going to have to bump this out to a larger time frame. So we have this level just below 15 cents, and we also have this kind of descending channel here on the 15-minute time frame. 1 hour, same picture. And the 4 hour. So what we want to see for Kaspa right now is we want to look for this to head back up towards 20 cents. And in order for it to do that, of course, it needs to clear its quarterly open, which is the open price on October 1st, which is at 16 cents. So for Kaspa, we simply want to see local support hold. All right. It was holding, lost, retest, turned to resistance. We've now reclaimed that resistance into support again. So we just want to see 14.6 cents hold for Kaspa here, break out of this parallel channel and head back up towards the all-time high. But yeah, J-Man, it does look good, but understand that if we do end up losing the support here, we likely come back down to these levels closer to 14 cents. So yeah, we're at a pretty interesting spot here on Kaspa, and we need to hold 14.8 cents in order to break out higher here, but it does look bullish. And you know, Kaz has been in a 1 year long range, literally from the 15th of November last year, exactly 1 year ago. Kaspa has been trading sideways between 10 cents and 20 cents. So I do think it's only a matter of time before coins like this break out. I think the market makers are doing a really good job manipulating people's emotions to sell things like Kaspa so that they chase after meme coins that are going crazy right now. You have to understand the market's job is to make the most amount of people lose the most amount of money possible. So they will mess with your emotions. And that's why oftentimes people have the stories of them selling the bottom right before the big pump, because they got emotionally manipulated to sell when the price was low, simply just by staring at the chart too much. So anyways, Kaspa looks good, and yeah, I do expect this to make a new all-time high and go much higher this cycle. Again, it's been in a 1 year long range. So that's Kaz, and J-Man, thank you for that super chat, my man. We also got Al Meso. What's up, Al? He says, which one to buy, my G? Let me front run the noobs. That's funny. We'll get into a lot of stuff this stream, don't worry. And we also got Kazuya. What's up, Kazuya? He says, hello, Connor. Great to see you back. Thank you, sir. Any thoughts for Ave? We'll look at that when we get to altcoins. Shout out to Adrian Kent with the 2 thumbs up. King Louis as well. What's up, King Louis? I like the emojis you put. It's lock-in season for sure. Cali Gold, Fiat Hater. Fiat Hater says, happy Sunday, Connor, the lad of the lads. We appreciate your stellar live broadcast, brother. You dominate. Base is booming. Added boomer spec. Thanks for your video, mate. Mochi and Floppa to my portfolio. Fiat Hater, I appreciate your support here on the daily over the past few months. And yeah, thank you for just telling it how it is. And thank you for your support, man. Shout out to El Punto Verde. We'll look at Wolf later on. And shout out to Tintin. A lot of altcoin requests here, guys. If you want me to get to your altcoin in the quickest way possible, you're going to have to give me a super chat, because I literally get hundreds of requests every single live stream. And I'm one person. I can't do them all in the limited amount of time we have together here. So again, if you want me to get to your altcoin in this live stream, you can give me the lowest denomination of a super chat, and it'll put it to the top of the list, because there's no way I can get to every single one of them. Anyways, let's look at BTC here. And looking at corn, we do have a new weekly open, which is why our Monday range looks like this, all juggled up in this little small area between like 89 and 90,000. So anyways, let's get this off of the chart and look at it clean on the weekly, because the weekly is the most important time frame to determine direction. Get rid of this. So here is the weekly candle of the previous week that just closed 12 minutes ago. Does this look bullish or bearish to you guys? Let's get a live poll out in the chat. One second, let me put this poll in. All right, there you go. Go answer that poll in the live chat. We'll look at the results and see what the sentiment is here in the community shortly. But you tell me, does this look bullish or bearish? We have a 8-month range breakout with 2 weeks of consolidation at the breakout resistance, and then 2 weeks of up only huge green candles for Bitcoin and price discovery. Is this bullish or bearish? Well, if you answer this poll bearish, you should go to the doctor immediately and get your head checked out, because you might have a few screws loose. Seriously, this is absurdly bullish. Again, going back to what I was saying at the start of this live stream, we're in the bull market. Coins are pumping. It's going to get even crazier. Like, it's really the basic stuff here that it's very simple right now. Don't be a bear. Don't try and short anything. Look to add dips, and that's basically it when it comes to BTC. You can see the magnet here at $100,000 on my chart. This is the next price level higher. Now, if we do end up pulling back, because like I just showed you, for the last 2 weeks, we've gone up only with no pullbacks. It's literally been consolidation, pump, consolidation, pump, consolidation, pump over the past 2 weeks here since the election on November 4th. So maybe we're going to pull back a little bit before blasting off higher above 100 grand. So where do we want to look if we're going to end up doing a little pullback here? Well, looking at our chart, first things first, we have to put a trend line. We got to put a trend line here. So we essentially just put in the third tap of this trend line. And I do like the power of threes. We got 1, we got 2, and we got 3 just in on the past hour on that weekly candle close. All these lows are unswept. Well, there's a lot of liquidity here. 86,000 as well as 85K. And in the mastermind just before the stream, I did say look for 85K for a pullback. So we're going to find out shortly if this week is going to open up explosively and we're going to continue right through 100K this week. And that would look like just respecting this trend line and then breaking out higher. Or are we going to roll over here and come down to our base support that's been building from around Monday, Tuesday of this past week? We're about to find out. If I had to guess, my speculation is that we actually end up coming back down and testing some of these unswept levels here. All right, and that's at around 86 to 85,000. With that, if we do end up getting this, altcoins are going to pull back simultaneously. So there might be a little opportunity here for some good entries to present themselves before the inevitable blast off higher. Set your alerts for 86 grand on Bitcoin. When we come down to that support, I expect it to hold. I'm not really expecting any major breakdown here. So we're expecting consolidation to continue to lead to expansion, but inside of that consolidation, it doesn't mean that we can't go and test the range lows. So that's how I'm looking at Bitcoin to start the week. We do have a new Monday range forming right now, and that's going to clear things up Tuesday through the rest of the week. But for now, let's just look out for 86K if it's given for a buying the dip opportunity early this upcoming week. When it comes to Ethereum, so ETH has been still pretty disappointing. However, it put in a major breakout above 2,800, which was that major key level, and it's putting in its first pullback higher low. So I wouldn't be too stressed out that ETH is still at $3,000 and Solana is at $237. ETH will have its time. It will outperform Solana at some point for a period of time. and it's still looking good. Again, for altcoins at large, we need Ethereum to break out. That's very important. So we want to see a higher high past 3,500 and then get back to $4,000. This is going to bode very well for the entire altcoin market when Ethereum does truly begin its own little bull run, because it's been in a bear market basically for a long time. And yeah, ETH still has a lot of catching up to do, but I firmly believe it will catch up with every fiber in my being. So for everyone hating on ETH and saying it will never pump again, you're wrong. Simply put, you are wrong. Anyways, here's Solana. Pretty funny with Sol here. You see this daily demand zone? I guess I have to switch around my OBS here. I want to show you my Discord mastermind. Whatever, you're going to have to take my word for it. I don't feel like playing with OBS right now. But anyways, I literally said perfectly on this weekend, just before the election, I said, if you see Solana come into 158, like set your bids down to $158 on Solana. Perfect bottom here, and then blast off. Here it is going to the all-time high at $259. So, just like, come on, guys. I don't really know what to say at this point. I mean, Fiat Hater said it best, right? I appreciate him saying that, like, you know, we dominate here, because it's really, go look at what we've been saying and then go look at these charts, look at what's happened, and you tell me the accuracy. It's kind of nuts. Anyways, Solana here approaching the all-time high at $259. All you need to know is that we're in a bull market. So in a bull market, all-time highs get broken through and price goes on to make new all-time highs. That's what will happen with Solana as well, as it does come up to 259. Now understand that this is major resistance. So it might not break out the first time. It might do a retest of the $200 level again, which you can see is the previous yearly high from 2024. And then go and break out and go into price discovery. Whichever path it takes, it will result in Solana trading much higher. And it likely doesn't just break through the all-time high the first time, although this is the craziest bull run we've really ever seen, so it could. And people need to buy Solana to speculate on Solana meme coins, which means that there's infinite demand right now for the Solana coin, which is why it's outperforming the other majors and about to make a new all-time high. So anyways, for Sol here, look for a pullback to 200 if given, and that's your buy for price discovery. All right. Now, when it comes to coins like Sui, where is Sui? Here it is. So Sui is at $3.78. Now, around 2 weeks ago, 13 days ago, November 4th, I made this video, basically on election day. I shared with you 3 Sui meme coins. And if you watch this video, I made it very clear that there is a direct correlation between the Sui coin itself, which again is right here at $3.78. Direct correlation between this coin and all of the meme coins on the Sui chain. So since Sui has broken out explosively, all the coins I shared in this video, Blub the fish at 28 mil market cap. If we look at Blub now, it is at a 74 mil market cap, and you can just look from the time of that video recording, it's basically up, 266%, 3.5x. We also had FUD the Pug, which at the time FDV was 45 mil. If we look at FUD, I think this is the worst performer out of everything I shared. It's still up, but it's like an 80% gain or something. Oh man, it only went up like 80%. Anyways, and then there was AAA Cat. And if we look at AAA Cat from November 4th, it was literally the bottom at 9 million market cap, and to where it is now, a 200% gain. It was up as much as 272%. So yeah, I mean, we're kind of on fire here. And like this is what we do it for, right? Like it takes a lot of time and energy to do these live streams. I know you guys really appreciate them, and I enjoy doing them as well. And I know you guys get a lot out of them as well. So we're going to continue doing this, but please, if you guys aren't paying attention, like now is just the time to be paying full attention to everything. All 3 of these coins because Sui pumped, have also pumped multiples. And then also, you remember this video that I made on the 8th of November? I mean, every video we've made recently has basically led to there's multiples and multiples in these coins. This one, 9 days ago. Well, here was Bonk at a 1.6 billion market cap. And I basically said very clearly it's going to break out. 1.6 bill to 3.5 bill. That's over a 2x on a top 50 asset in crypto. I mean, Bonk just put in such an explosive rally, and it wants to continue. Let's go to this chart here. Here's Bonk on the weekly, looking at the Bybit spot. This orange line was the previous all-time high. The weekly candle vertical, right? I said once Bonk does clear this red zone, it will pump like mad, and it did exactly that. So I'm just kind of let me take a little victory lap, guys. That's all. That's all I want right now. If you haven't noticed, I'm just taking my victory lap. That's all. We'll get through this and we'll look at your altcoins in a little bit. Let me just take my victory lap. That's all. Anyways, congrats to everyone who bought Bonk. Another win added to the tally. I mean, I also mentioned Bobo in that video. I made a video on Bobo in the dead of the bear market like in 3 months ago. When the price was like 90 million, I said this green buy zone is going to be your buy zone, 40 to 60 million. And from that time, I mean, it's up over 100%. At 107 mil market cap, it went to 140 this past week. But again, Bobo is going to billions. That's the idea with Bobo. Bobo billions. It's at 107 million. This has another 10x before any major profit targets are even hit. Bobo billions. Anyways, up over 100%. Just taking a little victory lap, lads. That's all. And then ticker Bitcoin is still looking pretty juicy. It is yet to break out of this bull flag that it's been in for quite some time now. It's been in this bull flag for over 4 weeks. Start of it is over here on the 13th of October. So ticker Bitcoin still on breakout watch. I am expecting this bull flag, as you see here on my screen, I'm expecting this bull flag to result in a nice vertical move higher. This is ticker Bitcoin, Harry Potter, Obama Sonic 10 Inu, and still bullish on this, looking for it to pump out of this bull flag. Anyways, this is one of the coins that really hasn't moved that I've been recently talking about here on the channel, but it still looks really, really good to put in a nice breakout. All right. Now, when it comes to the new stuff, obviously Peanut is all the craze right now. Peanut the squirrel, 1.88 bill. And it looks ready to just blast off to new all-time highs. Pump, consolidate, volume dries up over the weekend. Here we go. Yeah, Peanut looks clean. This is a clean breakout. We can put a line here and you can see that it's just broken this meme trend line. But nonetheless, you had a nice demand zone, wicks into it, consolidation in it, now leading to a breakout. So Peanut looks great. Fred also looks ready. Fred the raccoon, right? Peanut's brother. May they both rest in peace. But anyways, Fred is the first convicted raccoon. There he is. Rest in peace. Peanut's brother. And Fred also looks good to pump out of this consolidation. Really not much else to it. Bullish on Peanut and Fred. Here you had a explosive rally, a nice consolidation, and with that, I'm simply expecting it to lead to another leg higher. So Fred, lower market cap than Peanut by 10x, and it's undervalued here. This is likely going to break out much higher. There's also another one called Cheyenne, which is the horse of the family, and this thing also went ballistic. This is the daily chart. This one was created on the 14th of November, just around 4 days ago. And if we look at Cheyenne the horse, however you say the name, it is just taking the stairs up, right? Nice stair pattern, stair stepping. Eventually, this will lead to some kind of parabolic straight up move and it's going to stop stair stepping. But all of these coins, like this is where the market wants to go right now. All these memes. So go where the attention is. Let's look for Cheyenne the horse to hold the 50 million market cap level. If you see it go below 50 million market cap, that is likely going to be your buying opportunity in this zone down here before another leg higher on Cheyenne the horse. But these are all part of the same family, if I'm not mistaken, from that freak guy in New York who had the pet squirrel and raccoon, Peanut Fred. I think he also had a horse. Did he also have a goat? I know there's Ruby, which is a new one as well. All these animals are like the main thing currently. There's also the AI agent narrative, but these animals of the freedom animals. There's Ruby the goat here. There's Ruby. And this is another new one on Solana. And if we look at Ruby the goat, it's looking pretty good. Respecting its trend line support. There's no use there. So a chart like this, we already got the 3 taps on the trend line. 1, 2, 3. So it may be ready for its next leg, but if you do see a pullback to around 6 million market cap on Ruby the goat, that's going to be your level to enter. Not financial advice, of course, just sharing with you what I'm seeing in this live analysis. If you guys appreciate this live analysis, be sure to smash that like button down below. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, smash that subscribe button right now as well and turn on all the notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Let's get back into our live analysis. Ruby, 6 million on the trend line again. That's a buy. However, it might be ready to just blast off right now. Another part of the freedom animal family, Ruby the goat, as well as Cheyenne the horse, as well as Fred the raccoon, as well as Peanut the squirrel. Yes, this is the current state of the crypto market. These are the best performing coins. You think it's a joke? Well, Big Dick Bull has a message for you all. Here's a tweet from Big Dick Bull 69 on Twitter. You should follow him. He's pretty funny. But Big Dick Bull here, he says meme coins are going to make the public downright furious after this next leg higher. And somebody asked him, how long do you think it will take the recent SOL gains to flow into meme coins? And he says immediately. All right, obviously this guy's a bit of a jokester, but he bull posted the entire bear market, and obviously he was right. Anyways, yes, the public, people that are hating meme coins, they are about to be even madder than they already are. If you guys haven't embraced the current crypto market and embraced that meme coins are not going anywhere, well, you're going to continue to kind of have a bad time here. This is a meme coin supercycle. The best performing coins day after day, week after week, month after month, they are meme coins. And they are going to go a lot higher. The current hottest ones are, again, these freedom animals. Like, this is the current meta. You got Peanut, you got Fred, you got Cheyenne the horse, you got Ruby the goat. I'm pretty sure there's another one as well called Lucky. But yeah, this one's much weaker, so I don't really... this one could go south pretty quick, so I don't at all condone this as like a good one, but it did pop in my radar. Maybe this is undervalued, but hey, if you want to buy this, that's totally on you. Nothing to do with me. I don't own Lucky at all. But I know this is as part of the same lore as Peanut, as Fred. This is Lucky the cow. Lucky the best cow. Part of the Peanuts Freedom Farm, right? Same lore. Cheyenne the goat, Fred, yeah, Ruby. They're all the same fam. So this is the most undervalued one out of the lot. It's gonna be Lucky the cow. So if you guys are looking to play the current meta, there's your 5 coins in the current meta. Peanut, I'm not going to go over them again. I said them so many times. You heard me. You know them at this point. You know the deal. All right, let's keep it moving here on this Crypto Empire Sunday live stream. Again, Elon is your main character this cycle. Let's see if Elon's tweeted anything new since we've started the stream to make the crypto market pump. No. I mean, he's tweeted like 20 times, but nothing to make crypto pump. All right, moving on. Here's a tweet from Bitcoin Archive. And they're reporting that billionaire investor Paul Tudor Jones has increased his fund's Bitcoin holding by 5x to $160 million through the BlackRock ETF. And we know this through the SEC filings. So billionaires like Paul Tudor Jones buying up all the Bitcoin. Just buying it all up. Along with BlackRock, and there's going to be the strategic Bitcoin reserve in the US. Again, we're in the bull market, guys. This stuff doesn't happen anytime but a crypto bull run. This is the direct result of Trump becoming president. God bless America. Let's make America great again. But yeah, this stuff doesn't happen in a bear market. It's clear as day where we're going. We're going much higher here. And yeah, Paul Tudor Jones, big Bitcoin holder, 160 million right now, but a pretty small fish actually compared to people like Michael Saylor. But I'm sure he's going to continue to increase his exposure as other nation states outside of the United States continue to buy Bitcoin, and the US as well with their strategic Bitcoin reserve. It's going to get a lot crazier from here. All right, now let's move on and let's talk about some of this fundamental stuff, because these meme coins are just dominating attention, dominating mindshare, dominating the charts in terms of winners and losers. By the way, before we get into fundamental coins, let's talk about Nairo CTO. This is the Binance Nairo. Look, guys, this is like Binance's Dogecoin or Binance's Bonk coin. This is Doge's brother, Nairo. And Binance essentially owns 80% of this coin supply. If you already watched these streams, you've heard me talk about this and go over the thesis of this coin before and why it's set to go to $10 billion plus this cycle. Right? You're probably already aware of it if you're an avid watcher of the live streams here on the channel. But if you are new, guys, if you're new here to the channel, which I know a lot of you are, because a lot of you guys are just getting into crypto since all this excitement is happening. We've been doing this for years, by the way, to all the new people. Anyways, Nairo CTO. Binance cornered this token. They listed it at like a $10 million market cap, which allowed them to buy up over 80% of the supply. You won't hear this by Binance, but it's the reality of the situation. They're going to send this to tens of billions. So Nairo CTO, you want to look to buy this dip if you're wanting an easy ride to the top, basically. It's pretty easy ride, in my opinion. We already had the nice bounce from the golden pocket. If we do end up retracing back to the golden pocket, all right, that's going to be a buy. But realistically speaking, anywhere sub $2.25 is going to result in gains. All right, this is going much higher. This is going to break out much higher. We can put a wedge on the chart. Yeah, it's not the cleanest wedge, but still is. Anyways, all we're looking for is for Nairo CTO is to bust one out and break out towards $5. All right, so little message there for this is already at $1 billion market cap, by the way. They sent this from 10 million to $1 billion in a short amount of time. Never mind, it's 918 million market cap, Nairo. But yeah, Binance cornered this market and they're going to send it to tens of billions. Watch it happen. Or ride it up and look for an entry around current price. That's kind of what I would suggest, but I don't give financial advice, so you're going to have to make that decision on your own. But yeah, this thing's going to pump. All right, let's talk fundamentals. Fundamentals. Well, the dinos are pumping. XRP, right? AVAX. TRX breaking out to price discovery. Let's see. All these AI coins right now. So here's Render. And to anybody that might be a little new here to Crypto Empire, I'll just kind of refresh your memory a little bit. If you search Render, I mean, I was making videos on this thing in the bear market, and I have decided to switch primarily to Tau for my AI coin. But yeah, I mean, I was buying Render in the bear market at $1.50 to $2. Here it is now at $7.15. What you have to know about Render is that it is bullish again. It's just flipped its daily 200 EMA, which is the mean. All right, this gives us the ability to identify the higher time frame trend. Most AI coins are in a similar situation right now, like Tau, for example, just above it. But it flipped the daily 200 back in September when it put in its vertical pump, which we happen to call pretty accurately as well here at Crypto Empire. Anyways, enough victory laps. Let's get back to the analysis. Sorry, lads. Just taking a little victory lap. But anyways, most AI coins are looking the same. All right. You can see as well with Render sitting right at this channel resistance. These coins are gearing up for a big breakout higher. Same thing with Kaz as well, which we were just looking at the start of the stream with J-Man Super Chat. Render's about to break out. That's all you need to know. Render is about to break out. PSA, service announcement. Alert, alert. Render's about to break out. Let's move on. A lot of these coins are not really doing too much, right? Like a lot of popular fundamental coins that a lot of people have basically come to the conclusion they're bullish on them, but the market doesn't care. Prime is one, OXO, anyone, same prices for months. Rio and most real world asset coins doing similar things. Tectum at $7. ALPH, very hyped up layer one at $1. It was at $1 a year ago. As you can see, January 2024, same prices like 1 year ago. Rose, all this stuff hasn't really pumped yet. So let's talk about this. Why isn't it pumping? Before we talk about it, let's look at this tweet. So DGen Z, he says, when things look absolutely dead is when things pump. You are forever fighting this battle with your mind. Hope the plays that you are in wins in the end. And he says goodnight. But he's absolutely right. When things look dead and when all hope looks lost, it's usually the bottom. The emotions you feel when your coin isn't moving, like screw this thing's a piece of junk, it's a boat anchor, this thing is vaporware, why won't this coin move up, right? All of these negative emotions that present itself to you in the darkest of times, these are typically bottom signals. It's just like right now why so many new people are subscribing to the channel and watching crypto YouTube videos again and just getting back into crypto. It's the opposite emotion, right? They see a coin like Pepe pump and they're like, God damn. I shouldn't say that actually. I don't want to use the Lord's name in vain. But they're like, damn. Look at that candle. I got to buy this thing now. But they're buying the huge mega breakout like a fool. They could get away with it because it's a bull market, but it will come crashing on their head eventually. But what I'm trying to say here is that you should be doing kind of the opposite of your emotions. When you feel like something is a piece of trash and it's not moving, that's usually the bottom. When you feel like you have to buy something because it's pumping so hard and you have all this FOMO and euphoria, that's kind of a top signal. Because we're very early in this acceleration phase of the cycle right now, we're not topped. But the emotions, you guys are getting emotionally manipulated, especially the newer market participants that haven't been refining their skills the past few months to the past few years. People just hopping back in now. You guys are the easiest people to emotionally manipulate. You don't think people are gonna take advantage of that. Especially the market makers who basically run the ship here. And paint these charts to look like how they do. All right, so when your FA coin looks dead, probably the bottom. I'm expecting many of these to put in major reversals soon. And Degen's looking pretty good. But anyways, somebody asked me about SPEC, and here's SPEC as an AI agent coin. So look at SPEC right now. Who asked me about SPEC? I forgot. There's someone in the live chat. And we got J-Man with another super chat. He says, no, preach it. Victory laps all you want. People must know. Appreciate you. J-Man, my man. Also, shout out to Scorch888. I see him right here in the live. He goes 100K subs in 2025. Appreciate that, Scorch. Smash that like button. Give Connor some love. Thank you, my man. Guys, smash up that like button. Let's get some hype in the chat, too. And let's take a look at our poll. So it looks like you guys have made the correct decision. The weekly candle is indeed bullish for Bitcoin. All right, 19% of you guys answered bearish. You're probably trolling, or again, you should head to the doctor and get your head checked because you might have a few screws loose. Back to the charts. Back to the charts, lads. Here's SPEC. Now, strong uptrend since the middle of September. It found its bottom at $5. It has been rising nicely. It's put in a nice 100% move to, I mean, it went to $13, but you know, $10 would have been 100%. You are respecting this channel support bottom here. So we want to see this continue to get respected for SPEC. What we don't want to see is a breakdown and a rollover back to the $9 level or potentially back to the $7, $8 level down here. We don't really want to see that now because base is hot, base is exploding, and so are the AI agent coins, and SPEC is an AI agent coin. Right now the market cap of this thing is 150 million. So what we want to see from SPEC is we want to see some kind of really bullish price action. All right, we want to see this channel support hold, and we want to see it come up here above $13, and it will be in all-time high territory above 13. From there, we simply want to see a breakout and head to the top of this channel, which is going to be about a 100% move at around $21, $22. All right, so whoever asked me about SPEC, there it is. There it is. Looks like Lucky has gone up a little bit since I mentioned it. Probably you degenerates buying it, but I feel you. It's Lucky the cow, part of the Freedom family. It seems like a pretty good coin. What did I want to look at? Forgot. We'll get back to that. Let's see. Richie says, great photon video, Connor. Thank you, Richie. I'm glad you enjoyed that video. By the way, guys, if you haven't watched these videos, how to buy base coins, how to buy Solana coins, you should get familiar with the stuff I share with you in the video. It's going to make your buying and selling a whole lot easier than using regular decentralized exchanges. All right, it's going to take your on-chain game to the next level. And yeah, you need that because it's getting very competitive here in the world of crypto. But we're actually about to enter player versus everyone. Let's talk about that. This is a good topic to talk about right now on the stream while we have, how many people do we have? 162 viewers live right now. Appreciate all you guys being here, taking some time out of your Sunday. Smash that like button. The number of likes compared to viewers is pretty weak. And I would appreciate if you help me out by hitting the like button. It goes a very long way to get word out here on the channel. So yeah, help me out, hit the like button. Thank you very much. So let's look at some metrics here. Bitcoin dominance is, we're getting some more data now. We're getting some more data to be able to identify a top. As one can see very clearly with Bitcoin dominance, we do have bearish divergence now presenting itself. Right? This is the first sign of any weakness on Bitcoin dominance really in like 2 years. because this has been in a 2-year uptrend back up here to 60%, which is the breakdown point of the 2021 altcoin season, which is why I'm saying that this is going to be the breakdown area again for this cycle. Now, again, this is our first sign of bearish div. What we want to see to confirm a breakdown would be another lower high on the RSI, and that can coincide with the price putting in a triple top higher, right? Where we'd be able to draw a nice trend line. It would be a triple top, and we look for it to roll over from there. What we don't want to see for Bitcoin dominance, which can happen if Bitcoin's about to blast through to 100K, like 130K, is a breakout on the RSI back into kind of oversold conditions, because then we're likely going to get a legitimate move higher into the channel, closer to 62, 63%. But I'm actually fine with that, because you have to understand, the higher Bitcoin goes, the more money we're going to make with our altcoins. So you guys shouldn't be freaking out that Bitcoin dominance isn't dropping yet and that altcoin season isn't starting yet. It's all setting up for the perfect storm. You have to understand that everything is by design here. All right, so the higher Bitcoin goes, the higher altcoins are going to go. But we do have our first sign of weakness here on Bitcoin dominance, which is a large, broad signal for altcoin season. So that's something to note. Now, I get a lot of questions as well. I'm going to make a full dedicated video on this topic, which is how to take profits and how to determine when to sell in this crypto bull run, because I think a lot of people struggle with that, and a lot of people just have no idea how to go about taking profits. Now, one metric that's good to use would be stablecoin dominance. Stablecoin dominance, the percent of the market cap that is in stablecoins. Let's talk about the inverse correlation between stablecoin dominance and risk-on assets such as Bitcoin and altcoins. So when stablecoin dominance goes up, I'll put a visual representation here on the chart so that even a retard can understand what I'm saying. Sorry if you take offense to that. Maybe this won't be the live stream for you. But anyways, when stablecoin dominance goes up, that means crypto altcoins, they go down. This is called an inverse correlation. I'm making it very simple, because I know we have a lot of newer people here. No disrespect, just being real with you. All right. Stablecoin dominance up means crypto price is down. Stablecoin dominance down means crypto price is up. So that's why we're seeing stablecoin dominance. We have USDT as well as USDC currently making up 5.5% of the total crypto market cap. This thing was bear flagging since March. You remember when Bitcoin topped out at 69K in March? Or was that 75K? Sorry, my memory. I mean, I'm just enjoying the bull run. But anyways, when Bitcoin topped out in March, you can see that stablecoin dominance was at its lowest point since the last bull market. This is the direct correlation playing out perfectly. And then over here, you guys remember August 5th, that major flush out, major freak out event in crypto when all altcoins basically died and bottomed for the summer? Well, that's when stablecoin dominance hit a peak. All right, so we can see this real-time inverse correlation. So what we need to know for taking profit this cycle is that when stablecoin dominance gets to stupidly low levels, like it was in 2021, I'm going to show you that right now. Right, you can see stablecoin dominance at the peak in 2021 in November. It was down here at around 3.7%. This was when Bitcoin topped out at 69K in November 2021. All right, so when this gets low again, that means it's time to sell. Very simple inverse correlation, because when it goes back up, that means people will be selling their altcoins back into stablecoin, causing USDT and USDC dominance to go up again. So when the things are at their best, when the altcoin prices and the Bitcoin prices are at their best, that's going to be the time to sell. That's going to be the time to take profits. Because that's going to mean that the stablecoin dominance is low, and it will end up reversing. We're going to get another bear market after this, and your altcoins are going to drop because all the money is going to flow back into stablecoins, resulting in stablecoin dominance going up again. All right, not to get too complicated here, even though this is very, very simple, basic economics, if you will. And that's a very key, crucial lesson to taking profits this cycle, of understanding when we're in crazy euphoric conditions. We'll come back to this chart many times. I do live streams daily, so again, subscribe to the channel. We're going to come back to this chart many times, and we're going to keep tabs on this, because this is a very key metric to determine, what am I saying, determine, you know what I meant, to determine when it's time to sell. All right, so study this on your own time, stablecoin dominance, but it's a great metric to see where we're at in the market. And as well as the total 3, it has broken out exactly as predicted, as that little rat Carl from the moon would say. Same thing with the total 2, as well as the total 3. All right, all of these are breaking out and looking to go higher. So we're in great shape, guys. We are in great shape here, and there's a lot to look forward to. Now let's go over my current positions and see how they're doing. So Aptos has slowed down. I mean, not really, but you know, this thing put in a really nice rally off of the election. It was down here at $8. It rallied to 14, like an 80% pump. An honest rally, it did actually end up creating a demand zone over here from around 1150 down to 1050. And this was on, I forget, I think it was Thursday, it might have been Friday. But anyways, I longed Aptos in demand. All right, so I'm simply looking for Aptos to put in its next leg higher, and I see this going much higher. All right, so this trade is still pretty valid. It hasn't really moved too much. But yeah, still bullish on Aptos APT. And this is an active position currently of mine. There's also other ones like CRO, CRO, which I also took an entry on. This was very similar, a very similar chart and setup to Aptos. As you can see, similar falling wedge chart pattern. And we caught this breakout. This was a 20% move, lads. A nice 20% move, as you can see. I mean, 18%, same thing. And from there, it's kind of just gone sideways. It did just wick back down and touch support here, which very well could have marked its bottom before blasting off. And it's starting to pump again. So this is another active position. CRO, the Kronos coin, crypto.com. And there is one more. Maybe I won't share it yet, although I want you guys to make money, so we'll share it. It's kind of still at entry, but we'll share it. It is Stacks, STX. Here we are on the Binance spot chart. All right, so this is the same kind of analysis I shared inside of the Discord, but I'll share it here. So here's STX on the weekly price chart. And I put 2 yellow ellipses on our chart to kind of show where I think we're at in the current stage of things. So over here, September, October of last year, I mean a full year ago now, right? That was the bottom for Stacks, and it went and rallied from 50 cents up to $3.80. And it has put in a very big pullback in the altcoin bear market we're in. It dropped 73, or not we're in, we were in. It dropped 72.5%. And One moment. Let me just answer this DM. Guys, don't fall for any fake accounts. Don't fall for fake profiles. People make fake profiles of me, of, you know, people in the community, like Dre, for example. Nobody's going to DM you asking for money, all right? Nobody in the crypto empire, like, community is going to DM you asking you for money. So just block them. It's a scam, fake account. I'll never do that. And I doubt anyone else would. It's only a scammer pretending to impersonate myself or somebody else in the community. Don't fall for that. Anyways, back to stacks here. Weekly price chart. I think we're at a very similar stage in the market to what we were 1 year ago in October. So I'm looking for stacks as the premier Bitcoin layer 2 to break out of this weekly accumulation zone that it's in. And I'm looking for it to go make a new all-time high past 380. All right. So this is my most recent trade in terms of like centralized exchange, altcoins and stuff. All right, we're not talking memes here. We're talking like centralized exchange, larger market cap altcoins. They're going to pump, right? Because we're about to go into a pretty crazy phase of this bull run cycle. But yeah, I see these as good plays, good opportunities. And yeah, we're going to keep this little fire streak that we're on going. We're just going to keep on printing money, lads. So join me, don't join me. I don't really care. I'm going to keep on doing my thing regardless. It's crypto empire where we dominate the crypto market. Anyways, STX stacks. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm looking for a breakout higher. All right, lads. Now, also keep in mind. Yeah, Dre said he def never will. I know that, Dre. But unfortunately, there's people making accounts after you now. Trying to DM people. Let's see. You guys making some jokes over here. That's funny. So we got a question here from Giovanni. Giovanni Francolino. I like your name. Good name. He says, I'm thinking to split my holdings on DOT to render a near protocol. What do you think? I think absolutely. Get the hell out of DOT. It's the shitcoin of all shitcoins. You'll be much better off in render and near for that matter. All right. Forgot to bring that up. Yeah, get out of DOT, man. DOT, I mean, look, DOT probably is about to understand. DOT's not a good investment or hold at all, but it's going to make a move up here towards $9. All right. So it's just the time. It's the bull market where everything is pumping, right? DOT looks good. It's going to go up here to 9, but render is about to break out as well. I think it will outperform DOT. And what did you mention? Near as well, near protocol. Here's near. Here's the cup and handle on the weekly drawn out. And it hasn't broken the cup yet. We need to break 750 for that. So both render and near are AI coins, and they will outperform DOT. So I would say, yes, I agree with what you're thinking. You'll be better off in the AI coins like render and near. These are like the largest market cap AI coins. It's not like you're buying some random new AI meme coin. These are very established projects, and they're better than DOT, 1000%. If you guys want to go listen to this idiot, let's go find him real quick, actually. This guy's probably the biggest clown. This dude. This is the last person you're going to want to listen to in the crypto market. He's basically like a mainstream media talking head that gets paid to talk about Polkadot. But yeah, he's been wrong now for years on end, and he will continue to be wrong. Polkadot is simply not a coin that you want to be invested in. All right, we got a question here from Kevin. I'm just picking a random spot in this live chat to answer questions because it's just too overwhelming for me to get to every single one. By the way, we got a super chat from Bob's my uncle with no text or anything, just a straight up super chat. So Bob's my uncle. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. Anyways, we're going to pick just where I'm at. Where was I looking? Shout out to Expendable Youth. He says, what's up, Connor? We got a name in Russian that I can't pronounce. He says, thanks for the content. You're welcome. I happy to do it, man. Glad you like it. But we have a question here from Kevin. He says, sitting on 100K, where would you put it for a sure-ish 3x? So a sure-ish 3x. Well, I just went over a few positions I'm in that I think can 3x by the time Christmas rolls around. Tau for sure, I would say that. Aptos as well. I can see Aptos going up. You can see the fib extension as high as $58. And I'm not going to give you 10 coins. Sure-ish 3x. I can see Tau going to 1,500. I can see Aptos going to 33 for a 3x. Yeah. I'm not, like, Bonk probably will, but I said too many times to buy Bonk when it was down here, where I'm not going to be the guy saying, keep buying, it's now in price discovery. You can get away with top blasting it here and just buying the current all-time high top breakout. But I was way too vocal about this coin all throughout this period to say, keep buying, keep buying, keep buying. I hope you guys already made a position in the coin and already are up 100%. Will Bonk go up another 3x? Probably to a 10 billion market cap. Yes, it probably will do that. It most likely will go north of 10 billion. The only meme coins to do that have been Doge and SHIB. Bonk is the third dog. It's the chosen dog for Solana. But again, being that for 3 months straight now, I've been doing these daily live streams, and not everyone, but basically every day we looked at Bonk, and it's broken out now. So I will say Bonk is probably a sure 3x, but I'm not going to tell you to buy it after it just put in a 100% move in a week. You can make that decision on your own, but I see it going much higher. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do. That's it. That's it. Anyways, lads, bad news on Bitcoin. Michael, what's going on? What's the bad news on Bitcoin? What are you seeing to say bad news on Bitcoin? What happened? Well, it looks like we may be taking the path of a third tap of the trend line and new all-time highs for Bitcoin to start the week. Still really early to tell. Again, if we end up breaking this trend line on Bitcoin, we want to be looking around 86, 85 grand for a pullback level to this base support. Otherwise, we're going to continue to hold this and just go to make a new all-time high, and we'll hit 100 grand maybe this week. We are due for a flush out. We haven't had a leverage flush out since we've broken out. Last one was before the elections, and that was a proper flush. Had everyone scared. But that, of course, was the optimal buying opportunity. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, when your gut's telling you that it's just horrible and it's so bad, that's usually the time to buy. When your brain's telling you that, oh my God, it's pumping like crazy, I got to buy more, it's usually a top signal. Pre-election, everyone was scared, prices were low, and everything's multiplied since. Lesson in there. Anyways, guys, we covered a lot this live stream. A lot of opportunities, trade setups, some meme coins to look at, altcoin trades, Bitcoin analysis, how to determine when to take profits. We covered the whole slew here. Today at Crypto Empire. So we're going to go wrap up the live stream now. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. All right. Again, smash that like button if you haven't smashed the like button yet. I appreciate all of your support. Goes a long way. Helps the kid out a lot. Looks like we have an audience member from Chile. But guys, it's time to wrap this one up. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of your support. Have a great Sunday evening. I'll see you all tomorrow for another live stream right here at Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. And yeah, if you guys would like to apply to the mastermind down below, get in while you still can, because it won't last forever. Have a good night. Connor from Crypto Empire signing out. I'll see you all tomorrow. Stay up, stay blessed, and let's keep on crushing this crypto bull run. Have a good night, everyone.